Hello, friends. My name is Jenny Disa, your host for this evening. I'm the senior manager at Aleph, a platform to promote the global perspective of education and career. This is the 102nd Career Talk, broadcasted live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every Friday, we aim to bring in valuable speakers to discuss the topic that are important to you and for your career. For the benefit of a new audience, let me quickly introduce Aleph. Aleph is an award winning edtech company counseled over 23,000 students. We are top 10 study abroad consultants by Knowledge Review, and through us, you have options of 200 plus universities across 14 plus countries. We specialize in student scholarship and up till now distributed 23 crores scholarship to our student. So let's move on with our today's topic. Explore the University of Arizona, top 50 ranked in US. To discuss the exciting subject, we have with us an expert speaker. Let me do the honor of introducing him to you. Hi, Jatin.
Hi, Miss Jenny. How are you?
Very well. Thank you for being part of this session. And let me quickly introduce Mr. Jatin. Jatin Mishra, Senior Manager at the University of Arizona, USA. Jatin is a dynamic student recruitment specialist with over 9 years of professional experience in identifying and building agent network, licensing with schools and counselors, market research, and counseling students and parents. He have worked with organizations of repute like GBS UK, GAS UK, PSB Academy Singapore, and MET Education Group Singapore and India. Jatin did his masters from London, UK, and graduated in economics from India. He's an avid traveler and have traveled to quite a few countries and indulged in appetizing global cuisines. So, welcome to the show, Jatin.
Yeah.
I,
Thank you
I,
very much.
I'm sure next time I'm going to take feedback from you being an avid traveler.
Definitely, ma'am. So, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me for 102nd career talk with Alif Overseas. It's my pleasure to be part of this. So, yes,
It's
I'm
going
here
to be an
now. Yep.
exciting session, of course. To
Exactly,
all,
ma'am. Exactly.
yes, to all our viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave the comment section, and we will try to address as we progress.
Sure. We'll definitely try to answer their questions as much as we can. Definitely.
Sure, sure. So let's move on with our today's dialogue.
Hmm.
Starting with my first question, I'm super excited to know and discover Arizona from your
Hmm.
perspective. If you could give me a wholesome idea,
Hmm.
about Arizona State, why should students come and study in this specific state out of the 50 states in the US?
Yeah, well, it's like a very good question actually. So about location of Arizona State. So it's southern, like southwestern part of USA. It's located near Mexico and then state of California, I can say, where in USA, every states have a extreme cold, like in entire year. Here in Arizona state, I can say 370 sunny days in a year. So and also because of it's very affordable. I can compare it. It's like 50% cheaper than other states in USA. I can proudly say that. Also, the opportunities are there. So in Arizona, there are huge job opportunities available. Uh, in USA, I can say it's most moving place in USA. So most of the people from other states in USA, they wanted to move to Arizona just because of the affordable lifestyle over there, because of job opportunities and all. So yes, these are the reason that Arizona State is like very demanding in current scenario in United States, I can say.
Absolutely. So, what more can you ask for? Having a beautiful weather and affordable state, and opportunities in terms of student, who are looking for a career steps. Could you give me more understanding about the University of Arizona? Of course, it's a well famous and well recognized university.
Yes.
I mean, if you could highlight the important aspect about the university.
Yeah, sure. So I'll start with University of Arizona established. I can say it's one of the oldest university in USA. It's more than 137-year-old university, established in 1885. I can say we are also say that proudly say that we are the first university in USA who started like law program, undergraduate law program in USA. Yes. Apart from that, if I talk about ranking of University of Arizona, so we are under top 100 ranking globally. We also have a top 50 rank for public universities in USA. So if you can, any student want to go for like top ranking universities globally or like in USA, definitely the University of Arizona is going to be the best option for them. Yeah. Uh, Also, if I talk about programs, so we have numbers of programs available. Maybe more than 450 programs are available for UG and PG. So we have a like basket of programs available. The weather is like that state is very good. Of course, affordable lifestyle accommodation is available at the campus. One of the oldest university in USA, I can say, and also one of the oldest university of Arizona State as well.
Absolutely. Just more few fact on subject ranking.
Hmm.
Number one university for space astronomy,
Exactly.
and ranked number 14 for its business school, and among the top 50 law school. And as you given a trivia, it being the first university to introduce law
Hmm.
in USA, it is the university to be.
Exactly. Exactly, ma'am.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
Mhm.
Jatin. Moving on to my next question. What are the very popular courses at University of Arizona in the UG,
Mhm.
sector and the masters, and approximate fees?
Okay, sure. So, as I said, we are also a research university. We are also called a research university. In that, we have a top 20 ranking in USA. We have all the programs available: engineering, healthcare, business studies, law. As I said, we are the one who established law undergraduate program in USA. So we have all the programs are available for UG and PG. The requirements and the fees is going to be for undergrad programs if the students are applying for any UG programs in USA. So the requirements, we need minimum 3.0 GPA, which is comparable 70% in like if we're going to compare Indian education, it's going to be 70% in their class 12th. If the students are applying for master program, which is graduate programs, for that as well, we need 3.0 GPA, which is 70% in their bachelor's. Yes. We do need IELTS. We do have a IELTS requirement. So most of the programs for UG programs, we need 6.5, no less than 5.5 in their IELTS. And we also accept Duolingo for some programs. We also accept PT for some programs. For masters, let's say if the students are looking for engineering program or any programs related to health studies, the requirements is bit high. So for health studies program, we need seven, no less than five, no less than six in other men's. Yes. So yes, the requirements for UG and PG academic is 3.0 GPA. IELTS requirement is for master six, sorry, seven and 6.5, and for undergrad it's 6.5. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm sure, being such a reputed university, the eligibility requirement seems to be quite, uh, at large. Most students who are aspiring to go to a top university, can
Yes.
look forward to come and study with the university. And moving on to my next question, what would be the approximate fees, and if there are any scholarship that the student can avail if they apply early, and in terms of
Yeah.
timeline for next intake?
Yeah, sure. So, we do have a scholarship. The fees for undergrad programs, it's approximately $35,000. I'm telling you I'm giving the approximately amount. And for PG, the amount is going to be $32,000 per year. For UG, we do have scholarship. Even we have a huge scholarship. So last, like for fall intake, recently our students, they have received maximum $22,000 scholarship uh, for every year for 4 years. It means, like, approximately, if let's say their course fees is for UG, it's at $37,000. And if they are eligible, like, they have criteria to evaluate their scholarship. If you are eligible, like if you are fulfilling that criteria, you will get $22,000 as a scholarship. So the fee is going to be approximately $15,000. So
Wow.
that's the reason we have kept the entry requirements a bit high. Uh, and then if you have good score in your academics, if you have good score in IELTS, definitely I can assure you, you will get like 37, like approximately $22,000 as a scholarship. For
Absolutely.
masters, yes, for masters as well, we have course fees of around $32,000 per year. Unfortunately, we do not have any scholarship for masters as of now, but definitely if it's there for spring intake or for fall intake, I'm definitely gonna announce that as well. So we're gonna like share with you, and you can definitely share with and the students as well.
Sure, absolutely. So, any student seeking admission in a US university and may look at the website and may, be surprised to look at the fees, but please know with this session that they have almost 60% scholarship that is being
Exactly.
offered if you fit the criteria. So,
Exactly.
if you are interested, please apply. And Jatin, my next question would be, what would be the next intake? September, of course, is closed for this fall. So, what intake are we looking at? And, that they can apply, how early in the deadlines?
Yeah. So we have recently almost finished our fall intake, 2022. Now we have upcoming intake, which is 2023, like spring intake, and then 2023 fall intake. So for spring 2023, we have a deadline for that. Few programs, they have a deadline in September 15. The 15th September is deadline for some of the UG and PG programs. Some programs, they have a deadline in November, 2022. So yes, we are still open for a spring intake. Any students are the best part is today CBSE board results is already out now. So any students they are looking for spring intake, they still have time. They can apply for spring intake. They can definitely connect with Alif Overseas, and they have opportunity to apply for spring intake. If not spring, then we have next intake, which is fall 2023. Yes. Yeah.
So any student who have missed out on the spring intake, please apply for the spring intake. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Sorry, I think there was some disconnection. So
Mhm.
let me repeat to my audience: if you're looking at a spring intake, and if were disappointed that you missed on for some reason the fall intake, please get in touch with us, and we can help you to get to one of the top universities in the spring intake. So, Jatin, moving on to my next question, you have 121 nationalities studying on campus. Your 23 residence hall.
Mhm.
What are the social activities, or a student can engage themselves at the university?
Mhm. So we do have international student services available, where the students from around the world, they celebrate, like, each, let's say, from, like, the students are from India. Diwali is coming, of course. If they are going for fall intake, So
Yeah.
the students community, they celebrate Diwali. Let's say from other countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh. So we have students from 120 like countries, and they all staying on the same campus because we have a campus accommodation, and they celebrate each and every festivals like be it Eid, the Diwali, Christmas, Holi,
Wow.
even they organize kind of food festivals as well, where the students can go and they can they can you know if they are foodie, they can taste a food from around the world. So so we have that service. We have international student service available, where you can go and interact with them. Definitely, they organize events, food festivals, live shows, concerts, sports. Like we have a stadium as well. They organize sports tournaments as well. So yes, with that, they can they will be getting opportunity to interact with the like students from around the world, and they can make their relationship with them, and maybe in future they can work together, or maybe they can meet, they can go to their country, they can interact with them. And yes, so we do have that service available. And yeah.
Wonderful for a student. If you feel that you may feel lost, or you may miss your home with so many activities and cultural activities, I'm sure you're not going to miss your home, and your
Exactly.
parents, especially the parents watching this, may be assured that student will be well taken care.
Exactly. Starting
Yeah.
from landing in USA, accommodation and everything, settling down to campus and all. So they have the student international student service. They're gonna support them from starting from getting admission, like landing in USA, airport pickup and everything. So we do have some like these facilities
Absolutely.
available. Yeah.
Sure. Moving on to my next question,
Mm.
Jatin, what are the career, and job placement support, or even with, give more, emphasize on the CPT, OPT options that,
Mm.
university can help student with. Do we
Yes.
have that platform, and how it is supported?
Yes, we do have that platform where if we talk about OPT and all. So yes, if the students are going for studies like in USA master program, definitely they will get 1 year like extension the OPT over there in USA. If the students are STEM they have enrolled themselves for STEM programs, let's say science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, they'll be getting 2 extra years in USA. So it's going to be 1 plus 2 years. So yes, we do have that facilities. Uh, Apart from that, let's say recently, we if you can check that newsletter on our website. Recently, Amazon, they had a some partnership with us, where they are they have started a academic program with the University of Arizona, where they gonna definitely hire students from University of Arizona campus. Also, I can proudly say that 100% we have our graduates, they got placed somewhere. However, I can tell not 100%, but again 90+% like students are they got the opportunities in Arizona state or other states as well, because they can, after completion of their program, they can move to anywhere, and they can definitely uh, get the opportunities, and they have got as already.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
I wanted to know more about, thanks for this information.
Hmm.
I get a lot of students who are engaged back home in, sports activities,
Hmm. Yes.
are sportsmen. So, what kind of support, or continuation of being active into sports they can
Hmm.
expect at the campus? Do we have that facilities?
Yes, of course. Even our baseball team is one of the top. They have a very good ranking in USA as well. So we do have that facility available. As I said, we have a stadium available, where playground available. We have indoor stadiums as well, where students can go and they can play their desired game. Whatever game they wanted to play, they can definitely do that. Uh, Also, as I said, we have an international student service, where they every year they organize a kind of events and then a sports tournament, where student can take a take a part of that, and then they can definitely enjoy playing games as well. So yes, we do have that facilities available.
Very nice. My just next question in
Mm.
terms of requirement, do we have a requirement of a GRE for masters and a SAT for the UG courses?
Mhm. Uh, so I would say the maximum programs in UG and PG, we don't require any like GRE or SAT score. However, few programs, maybe some of the aeronautical program or other programs like which is related to health studies, they need GRE or like SAT score. But for max of the like maximum programs, UG and PG, we don't require any GRE score or any other scores. Yes, we just need
That's a
IELTS.
good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
maximum courses may not required, but some may have this
Yes.
requirement.
Yeah. Because it's
One.
their requirement. So yes. So we'll definitely update you about that as well.
Great. And moving on to my next question, students or parents are usually, concerned about the accommodation. What
Hmm.
facilities do we have at the university, and do they have on-campus residences, or if not, what options they have otherwise who do not choose
Hmm.
to stay on campus?
Yes. So yes, so we do have so every year thousands of students are coming, like international students are coming to our campus, uh, like especially in University of Arizona. So we do have on-campus accommodation. We do have hostel facilities on campus. Let's say a few students they wanted to stay outside of the campus, then we have that private accommodation partners as well, where they can easily, they can stay outside as well. But I would recommend like them to like at least stay on campus for first year, so that you can make new friends, and because it's going to be a first year. So if you are staying at an on
Correct.
campus, you will get the more benefits of staying on campus. But yes, we do have on campus and off campus both the facilities available, and we're gonna support the students for that as well.
Wonderful. So this is for
Yeah.
UG student. And in
Yes.
terms of masters,
Yeah, for masters as well, we do have the same service for masters as well. If they wanted to like stay on campus, we have that facilities. So our campus, like we have a very huge campus. If you can see somewhere in video on YouTube or somewhere, we have very huge campus, and we do have the facilities. But most of the like master students, they wanted to stay outside of the campus. So we do
correct.
have that private collaboration with the agencies over there, where they gonna support them. If not, then any student want to stay outside of the campus, what they can do, they can communicate after enrolling themselves. We are here to support them to connect with the hostels and all outside,
Correct.
and we gonna support them.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Jatin, my last question to you would be:
Mhm.
we've tried to cover most of the information so student can get,
Yeah.
the first-hand information. Any student seeking more detail, more personalized counseling, please get in
Hmm.
touch with us, and we
Sure.
will instantly support you. So, summarizing everything, a piece of advice that you may give to student, who are seeking admission in the US.
Okay. So if you're looking for admission in USA, so I would suggest, you know, top if you can see the list of the top universities, the maximum universities they are from USA. Let's say MIT is there, Stanford is there, NYU is there. Arizona is one of the university, they also having a top 100 ranking in the globally, I can say. So if you're going for study, if you're planning for studies in USA, start your application process as soon as possible, because in US where we uh, most of the students they wanted to go to study abroad, especially in USA, and they close their intake very early. So I would suggest start your application process as soon as possible. uh, you can Alif is there, you can connect with them, you can connect with them as well. They're gonna support you starting with the application process to landing in USA, and I'm sure accommodation and all the facilities gonna be provided by Alif overseas. So I would suggest yes, start your application as early as you can, because most of the universities they close their intake very soon. So few of the like programs for fall intake next year we are already closed. So that's the reason I would suggest start preparing for your like application process and start as early as you want.
Absolutely. I must say,
Mhm.
if you go to the US, but with the University uh, of Arizona, it's a 15 over one student faculty ratio. Being
Yes, I
such
guess.
a huge university, they offer personalized, you know, uh, teaching attention. Besides being one of the top university student looking at research activity, it's a highly research university, and UG student have up to 60% scholarship that they can look for if you're fitting the criteria. uh, Hence get in touch with us, and me and Jatin will together help you reach the university with the
Definitely.
foremost attention and support. With this, we may end today's session. Students seeking more information, get in touch with us. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you, speaker, for this insightful and very important information that you shared. You can get in touch with us, listeners, on our helpline number 9987099890, or visit our website alif.in. Our experienced counselors will be happy to help you instantly. My name is Jenny Disa. I'm signing off with a promise to come back to you again on the next scheduled Friday with an interesting topic and some amazingly talented speaker enlightening you on the subject that matters to you the most. Until then, stay safe and stay excited. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Yeah. Thank you very much.